And we're back to No Cover Podcast. We have our special guest, very special guest in our studio, living legend, Pizza Man Dan himself. Pizza Man Dan, what's up? Woo!
Thanks for having me, Tim.
Man, we appreciate you. I love your story, but I've never heard it from you. I've always heard this third party story. There was Rusty's around, and you're a chain owner of Rusty's,
right?
And you got tired of the BS, and you're just like, "Hey, now it's me, Dan. This is Pizza Dan."
Not entirely the whole story.
That's a story. That's a story I tell people.
Yeah. I was with them for 15 years as president.
Mm-hmm.
Then I became a franchisee, but I only became a franchisee because after 15 years as president, the owner and my mentor, the owner of Rusty's, retired and turned it over to his son. So his son booted me out.
Oh,
He was going to run the company instead.
Bad
of me,
idea.
right?
yeah.
And so good guy, and he agreed to allow me to franchise. So I was out of the corporate, and I became a franchisee here in Ventura County. So that was in 2002.
Okay.
And I did that for 10 years. End of the 10-year contract. Went on, just changed the name to my own, and rest is history, as they say.
That's right. The legend began.
That's some boss shit right there. You know what I mean? That's some like, hey, me.
That's an
Like
alpha move right
that's an
there.
alpha male move right there. We need
When
some
you
more
put
alpha
your
males.
name on a business,
Uh-huh.
it changes the whole game,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, you wake up in the morning, you see your name, and you got to do something about that, right?
Yes, sir. One of the things I love too about your marketing strategy is I don't do much marketing, but I'm gonna buy myself a big monster truck, and guess what? I get to write that. I'm assuming you can write that off.
Of course.
The Corvette,
Right.
all these like pizza mobiles that when we see them, like the kids or whatever, they're, oh my fuck. Is Dan in there? They don't know what you look like, you know what I mean? But they're looking for Dan.
Right. That's the mascot, exactly. Yeah.
Is that what is your philosophy with the marketing?
Well, with the cars, it started real easy, and that is you spend 20 grand on this sign you put on your building, and that's just an identifier.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't grab the eye. So what can you put in front of the building that will grab the eye? So we've got everything from the monster truck with the 48-inch tires on it to these little electric Spiras that we got downtown,
Yes.
these three-wheelers. Just, it's something different. It's fun. You can do parades with that. We do events for kids with that. Yeah, it's just for having fun. I mean, think about it. If you're going to get in the pizza business, that's a pretty cool gig, right?
Yeah.
So why not have fun with it?
Exactly. I used to work for Pizza Hut,
Oh, cool.
and I was this close to asking Stefan to have you bring some pizza boxes because I will fold the shit out of those pizza boxes.
A box folding contest.
Oh my, yeah.
We have
You
that
guys
at
do
we have that at the International Pizza Expo. So I've been working for them in Las Vegas, the International Pizza Expo, for 19 years. I'm their longest running speaker at the expo. So we go in there and we educate people by telling them all the things that we screwed up. So they won't make those same mistakes, right?
Yeah.
And
best way.
so I've been able to judge the International Pizza Contest. Oh, that is freaking awesome. And they have
Some
a
good
box
pizzas?
folding contest.
I would fucking kill. All right, in my day, they used to just have me do it. You know that the guy in Domino's when he would do it with the timer?
Yep.
Pussy.
Ah.
That's some bitch shit. I used to just get crazy with it, man.
Yeah. When you fold a lot, you get good at it, right?
Mhm.
Get
And-
some paper, some cardboard cuts.
No? Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah,
right
yeah.
here, right there.
Yep, yep.
Because you're going like this, and it just like you grab it and then you fold it immediately
At the same time,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
you just it pops in and you're
Yeah.
done. It's like this.
Oh, he is fast. Look at
Technique and everything.
You gotta slow it down for you.
right.
I just didn't want you.
I would have been up for that. I should have brought you some boxes. Had I known, Stefan, I would have brought those.
Next time.
But I think yours are a little different, yeah.
The boxes?
Yeah. And that's another awesome
There's
thing
different
you do.
folds, yeah. So at the Pizza Expo, I met these crazy fuckers from Australia. And they came up with this idea of pizza bib, meaning you put it on your lap, you're eating the pizza, but you're getting your shirt dirty, whatever. So you tear out this thing and you put something on the inside. So
Yeah.
The first pizza company with stuff on the inside of the box. And it's, like a pizza costume or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it's good for selfies.
And people tag you on Instagram on it.
Exactly. So
And
that's worked out well.
Oh.
Yeah,
Man, I just want
Are
to
you
like
taking notes?
yeah.
this guy.
That
He's
is no joke. That is it's ingenious what you do. It's crazy.
Well, it's if you can do something that's fun, different, just to grab the attention.
And that's not even talking about your little commercials that you every once in a while you put a little like like a 30
yeah, we
second
did some of
commercial.
that. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
someone robbed you, right? You didn't.
Oh, in the commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, not for real.
not an alpha male.
Not the alpha. Not,
Who robbed me?
Stage.
Who robbed me?
Yeah.
What's his name?
No, listen. Nobody's holding you up.
I
with
got
the-
robbed. I got electrocuted.
Yeah, the commercial, the
yeah.
You got woke
What
from
the-
the dead one time, I think.
I go woke from the dead. Yeah. Pizza will do that to you, man.
So what happens? Did people come up to you with wild ideas and say, "Hey, can we do a video?"
No, I haven't had that happen. That'd be fun. I would do
Oh,
that.
for
I
real?
would do that. Yeah, we
Okay.
just do our own.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, so sometimes, we do some of their stage where we get some props and have fun with it, plan in advance. Other times I just grab one of my crew who hate to be on camera.
Uh-huh.
They're like, no, stop it. I grab them and go, you're going to be in today's video. And so we did some of that. The idea was we originally started with like a secret phrase. So you'd have to watch the video to get the secret phrase to get the crazy deal, right?
Mhm.
So that's kind of how it started. And then we just started having fun with it because we realized people like to chuckle and
Yeah.
see something,
Goofy and fun.
Yeah, goofy, exactly.
And-
Cheesy.
There it is.
There it is.
You also just made one of the baddest ass stages in our area.
Yeah, we're real proud of it.
That is-
Stefan, what'd you think of the stage?
It was perfect, great.
Yeah.
And it looks great when people are taking pictures and stuff. It just everything glows about it, and the LCD screen behind it.
Yes.
That's just
Yeah, the vision
amazing.
screen is awesome.
I
we
love
we
that.
got hooked up. The guys that are working with us are amazing. Emerson and Mike.
Yeah, very
and,
cool
and,
people.
they've helped us create something, and we're not done yet. So first of all, we said, okay, we want the best sound in Ventura County. You're not going to find this sound this side of Los Angeles. Then we said, okay, from there, we want the best lighting system, and we're about halfway there. So we still have the rigging company coming in. They're going to rig it up above the dance floor.
Wow.
And then about a month ago, my wife said, hey, I want to watch Saturday Night Fever again. I'm like, what? I don't even remember. You remember that show?
Yeah, John Travolta.
Classic.
All right.
John Travolta,
so
right?
I'm watching it. Yeah, it's the dumbest show. Oh my God. I'm watching. I think back then I thought it was great, but John Travolta is dancing.
Yeah.
I'm watching it, and the dance floor. Do you remember the dance floor?
It was like it
Light
Lit
up
up.
dance floor. So we ordered it. That's cool.
No shit.
Oh
for
yeah.
reals?
Oh, it is
my
going to
God,
be freaking
dude.
awesome.
What am I gonna do? I can't dance. Sean definitely can't dance.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter with a lit
matter
dance
with
floor,
the-
man.
just
You look
standing there
good.
with
The
just
dance floor
standing
does the
alone.
work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
All right.
dance floor
So,
does it.
do you know when you're gonna get it?
Well, it takes a while. They got to build it, so it's probably 2 to 3 months
Okay.
before they install.
Can we all right, when we do it, when you finally open it, can I be the first one to do a windmill on it?
Oh hell yeah!
Well, I don't know how to do a windmill, but I think that
It'd be funny seeing you try.
leading up to it opening,
You'll
we can make
practice.
it do like a segment on our show. Like, oh, you have to try it now.
Do you want me to teach you
Every
how to do a
week.
windmill? I can do it.
Oh, Isaac's in there.
Can we
yeah.
film both of you guys doing it?
Yeah, I would
Dude,
think
that'd
it'd
be
be
amazing.
I'll be like his coach.
Oh, yes. This is a
For
whole
real?
new
You can
side
do it?
show.
Well, I can do like a half one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good enough for us.
Right,
for
right.
us, and especially for my weight.
I don't know if he can do one.
Uh,
You
there
see how
was-
big he is?
Hey, I lost
Well,
weight.
he could do half, and you.
I've
do
been-
the
It doesn't
other
mean
half.
that you're not
I've been
300
eating-
pounds,
I've been
bro.
eating the no-dough
He's not
pizza
eating
at
enough
Man
pizza.
Dan's. Cheap
Ah.
up.
Just
Cheap up.
make sure that you get that floor insured, because you could have an accident.
Listen, I've been eating the no-dough pizza at Pizza Man Dan's. You could get that now at Pizza Man Dan's.
I'll sign the waiver for it.
Right.
Yeah, I'll
I
sign
think
the-
it's a hard
for-
Lexan. I think you're okay. Yeah, you can hit that pretty hard. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
280?
I just fell fucking 240 from the top or 250
Who
from
was
the top.
holding you down?
I just fell.
No one's holding you?
I'm just clumsy as fuck. I just fell like 2 seconds ago. Like
Oh, no.
like a half an hour ago.
You weren't limping. You're all right.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, okay.
I sort of like pussy fell. Like,
The pain will hit him tomorrow instead.
On his tailbone.
When he's brushing his teeth. Oh man,
Yeah.
my back.
Are you into crypto right now?
Crypto.
Yes.
I don't know crypto.
Cryptocurrency?
No.
Ooh, that's a good one right now.
I do pizza. That's it.
He's got
all I
his
do.
fortune, dude. He's good. He's good.
I don't know. It's such a it's such a captivating thing. Like we're like everyone I'm running into, not everyone, but like you can tell like
Can you buy pizza with it?
Not yet.
Oh.
At one point, you were able to buy. You probably could.
You could
Technically.
at Pizza Man Dan's, you can accept crypto in exchange for pizza. You can be a business that does that.
Ah, that's interesting. I might have to look into that then, just from that perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, one Bitcoin per large pizza.
It's like 60K. No, not
No.
more. It's like 60 cents. now.
32K
30,
now.
30 yeah.
Is XRP really at 62 cents?
No,
No.
99. Dude.
That's
He read it wrong.
that's his position in XRP.
Oh,
He
okay.
read it wrong, like I did.
I was like,
Yeah, I'm
I need to
learning,
get off
bro.
here fast. Would you have any like you? So you just opened up a location with the old Pirates.
Uh-huh.
It seems like it has a built-in audience there, right?
Well, I think Pirates was popular back when they first opened.
Oh yeah, for a
But
while I
when- yeah,
hated
but,
there.
But when we took it over, no, there was no built-in anything. So I think our customers came with us,
Mm-hmm.
and then we added this whole new. For the pizza business, it's over after 8:00 at night. So this is the first. We've always talked about it, and my partner there, Clemente Babonis, which is why we call it PMD Babonis. All right. The white-haired guy. I don't know if you've met him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Stefano? All right,
Yeah, I
cool.
know.
So
He's the
I thought that was you. at
he's the
first.
emoji guy. Yeah. He and I have been working together for 30 years. And so we move over there, and he's always wanted a nightclub. So we say, okay, pizza's good till about 8:00, 9:00. That's it. So we've added this whole nother business on top of it. And we're so excited about it, the results, that I'm in escrow for licenses, full liquor licenses for Wainimi and downtown Santa Clara. And we're opening in the annex in the collection with a full bar.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, and we're going to design that. You guys heard of Meow Wolf?
Yes.
All right, that's the design that we're going to put into the annex is a Meow Wolf. That's a neon look
Yep.
with a full bar. So I think that's going to be kind of fun. In the annex, Bottle and Pint's in there, and they're the only ones who made it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else folded, and it's all new stuff. But I think it's coming into its own right about now. I think that when they open everything up, and you've got that collection that is going to be full of people.
It is.
And the annex, I think, is going to be a hot
They
spot
have a
for us.
bowling alley over there,
Going in, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and everyone knows bowling alley pizza sucks. No one wants all that shit. So I mean, it would be a hop, skip, and a jump away. Let's go to the annex.
Right across the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially you have alcohol there.
Full liquor, yeah.
One of the I want to say thank you because I'm a part of the Oxnard Night. I was at one point a part of the Oxnard Nights.
Okay.
And you've never closed your doors to us. You always open them up, let us have our meetings in Wainimi. So definitely thank you, man.
Oh, you're very welcome. That's a win-win. Think about it. It's, for us, we said, like you say, I don't do a lot of advertising.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do really any, just this fun stuff. But we don't spend money on advertising. About 15 years ago, I said, we're done with that. Every penny that we were spending on that, we're going to put into two things. That's youth organizations and adult in need organizations. So when an adult softball team says, hey, will you sponsor? I say, no, we don't. These are two things we specifically go for, youth organizations and adult in need. So we took that $100,000 we were spending on marketing and we put that into pizza for those organizations.
That's dope.
And just because we've grown, that number has grown as well. But it's a win-win because those are the people, how do you become part of the community? How? I don't have time.
Yeah.
None of my people have time. So there's good people out there that who are involved in things like you with the Knights. You're doing the work. All we got to do is have your back, and that's what we try to do. So it's a win-win for the business that way.
And there's many people that just turn us away, and not for financial, but
Right,
you
right.
just opened up that little area,
Right, to be able to meet and
To have
sign
a
up
meeting,
and-
yeah.
yeah.
sign-ups and everything,
Yeah.
and that.
Hey, more people in the restaurant. That's good for us. Right?
yes. I had a question also. Your recipe. How do you? It is to me. I think it's different from Rusty's. Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
So obviously, when I went on my own, I had to change the recipe.
How do you do that?
How do I
Do you
change it?
Do you order things and just try different things, or do you have this idea in your head?
Yeah, I'm not a foodie, so I'm a pizza guy. So for me, I just have to go to what I know I want for the flavor, and then I know the industry, so I know exactly where to get that from. So the first change I did was the sauce. So Rusty's has a sauce. I said, okay, I want tomatoes that were never reconstituted. I want fresh pack. So it's in a can, of course, like all tomatoes are, but I want fresh pack. So I went to Stanislaus, which is a company, a family organization company here in California, all fresh. So that was the change I did to the sauce. Then I said, okay, the spices, we can come up with our own spice mix, and did that. So you just do that one thing at a time on what you want to do with the product. And we're like the thin crust dough right now we're playing around with. We just put in a 45-foot line like you see in a I don't know, manufacturing plant, a 45-foot line to make the thin crust dough. And we're playing around with that now. So you put this dough, you load this dough in, and it'll go a 45-foot, we call it a snake dough. And then it's cutting the pizzas out of that. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
How many pumps of oil or butter do you put in the pan?
In the pan dough,
Pizza,
0.
the tin. Do you guys? Because like at Pizza Hut.
Oh,
what
you're
we
talking
would
about
do-
in the bottom. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you're a Pizza Hut guy.
Yeah.
So Pizza Hut, they came out with pan pizza. They freaking invented it. All right. And when they did it right, it was really good. But they forgot how to do it right somewhere along the road. And the biggest mistake they made is we're putting way too much oil. So the oil's got to be in there to fry the bottom of the pizza. That's why it's there. You put too little, it won't fry the bottom. You put too much, and you take it out, and it's running down your arm.
Yeah.
Now, if you're a New Yorker, you like that. But everybody else in California, that don't go over well, right?
Yeah.
So you need the perfect amount of oil that's going in it. So we just coat it with a food grade brush, and that's perfect for what you get, right?
That's dope. Man.
Don't tell Pizza Hut that, though. I like the
No,
fact
I
that
don't
they
like
just
Pizza
drench
Hut.
it.
I haven't since I left there. I haven't.
Yeah.
Because when you work at a pizza place, at the end of the day, there's mess up orders.
Right.
Hey, who wants
Yeah,
mess
yeah.
up orders?
Yeah.
I was poor at the time. I just got out of the service, and
All right, yep.
I was doing 2 jobs. Like when you're in the Navy, you're making money, but when you get out, not so much. You have to
right.
work that shit up, and yeah, that's
So yeah, the mistakes at the end of the night that's your dinner,
That's
right?
my dinner,
Yeah.
And my kid loved it, but after I can't even walk into a pizza. I have not since 2007 or 8. I haven't had it.
Well, you've heard the expression, right?
What is it?
Pizza's like sex. When it's good, it's great. When it's bad, it's still pretty good.
All right. Anybody in the room have any questions for?
Where are you originally from? Are you from the area?
No, I was born in New York, and till I was 16 in Rhode Island,
Oh,
in
that's why you know
Newport.
about pizza.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I learned more about New York pizza as an adult than I did when I was younger. Yeah,
What
Pay
part of
more
New York
attention.
were you from?
Born in Manhattan,
Manhattan.
But grew up in Long Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
My pops is from North Collins, up north.
Okay.
Nowhere
Buffalo.
Yeah. No,
Buffalo-
He's right
that's
there.
a whole different. They should call that a different state up there.
Yeah.
So it's not like his dad's
Mini
never-
Canada.
Yeah.
They
New Canada.
they say that the pizza in New York is the best because of the water that they use. Is that true? Something about
No, but it's a
No.
good story. It makes a good story.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what I heard.
Yeah, that water out of the Adirondacks is. See, it's good water because it's got minerals in it and
Yeah.
that whole thing. And there's so many people who have said, okay, let's take that same mineral water here in California and try and make a pizza. All right.
No, you can't
And-
do it.
It's a recipe. Water's always going to help. I mean, if you use tap water, that's got chlorine in it and it kills the yeast. So there is a science to water when it comes to making
Oh
dough.
shit!
But
That's
I
why-
should.
Yeah.
it isn't it's not unique to New York. You got to have that science anywhere in the world, right?
This guy knows about pizza.
Shit.
Hey, I got to tell you, I'm lactose intolerant, which means that I buy lactate by the case from Costco.
Yeah.
My wife does. So I'm judging the International Pizza Contest, which means you got to eat pizza. So I had to sample 20 pizzas each day, so 40 pizzas in 2 days. Well, the first day, the only reason I got the gig is because somebody called in sick. They're like, Dan, help us out over here. So I came in, and I'm judging the contest, and I ate the whole slice, the first one. And I ate the whole slice, second one. So I ate 20 slices.
Wow.
Afterwards, the Italians came up to me. You know the Italians, they kiss you on both sides of the cheek. They're like, we love this guy. You ate the whole pizza. You understand. Well, I mean, they got a passion. These guys are insane about pizza. So you get a chance to go to Italy, have pizza over there? Well, forget about it. I've never been.
I've never either.
Your pizza's better.
Hey, all right.
It's not quite the same concept as it is over here in America.
Right,
It's
right.
this doughy thing with some sauce and some slices of cheese on it with like little garnish on it.
I agree. I like American pizza better.
Yeah, it's more flavor.
Yeah.
Now for the pizza, because you guys have a calzone,
Yep.
Like, is it different from? Is it different from?
What is it,
What?
calzone?
He's gotta say it that way, right?
You gotta say
Calzone.
It's a calzone.
You're Puerto Rican. Don't talk like that.
Shut the fuck up. So,
Clemente's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Bonus. Yeah.
so is that different when you like when is it the how's the is there?
That's the pan dough that we use for
Okay.
that. Yeah. So we just use pan dough.
You fold it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pizza folded in half, right?
Yeah. My man.
Can you fling the dough in the air and spin it?
Not as good as I used to because I originally came from Domino's way back when, and we'd have those competitions.
Oh,
and
Domino's
you could
sucks
spin it. Yeah,
balls.
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
stand that pizza.
Towards
It is pretty
at
bad.
Pizza Hut at the end, it was all frozen.
Yeah.
Like it's frozen. You put it in a. You do 2 pumps. You put it in there. Even the hand tossed was just frozen. Put on a pan. and that's
It's
it. You
amazing
spray it.
how badly some of these companies have screwed pizza up, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But you can tell the quality of those restaurants have dropped dramatically over the past 20 years. It's just like it's no good.
Is it because it's cheaper? The dough's cheaper that
Well,
or
there's
easier?
huge things like you ever take good food and freeze it for a day and then eat it the next, and it changes it.
Yeah.
You're changing the molecular something of that food, and it just doesn't. Fresh tastes good, and so all these local mom and pops that are making it fresh, slicing onions, slicing bell peppers, instead of having a company slice it for you and spray it with a preservative so it's going to last 5 days. An onion is only going to last 2 days. That's the way it works, right? Unless you spray it with something, and that changes everything. And they do that with right on down the line. So even any local mom and pop, Tony's downtown.
Yeah.
They do good. Why? Because it's fresh.
Yeah.
They're making.
They got
They're
a
not.
good
They're
one.
not freezing stuff, right?
Yeah,
So
it's just
yeah,
straight up.
I got respect for those kind of places.
Your pizza tastes well, like after too, like cold or like.
It does. It really
It's
does.
some like Little Caesars. Like no, I can't
Right.
eat that the next day. It doesn't taste the same. Like I'm
Or
barely-
Pizza Hut. I
Yeah.
can't do. No. Domino's. I can't do Domino's the next day.
If you want to crisp it up again, you just put it in a pan
In the
on,
oven.
on the, no pan on the stove. All right, put the pizza in the pan and then put the lid on top and just crack the lid that much
It gets the moisture. Back.
with less than a minute and a half. You got it.
Crunchy and toasty.
Crisp it right up. It's beautiful again, just like you would have.
That's what I do.
Write that down, Sean.
I always know that well, from my experience, there's always been shenanigans in the pizza game, right?
Right.
Like for instance, when I was delivering, got held up over here in Wainimi
Oh man.
at that pay by the hour hotel.
Right.
Yeah.
Which one on Wainimi Road?
And Wainimi Road.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
that one.
All of them on my. Oh, sorry. No, that's not true.
So, have you heard some shenanigans that have went on in your line of work? for
At my
these
age, I
years?
forget more than I ever knew. And my wife says it should be a book because you come home and you tell the story every
Yeah,
day. She's
yeah.
like, "You got to write that one down, put it in the book." I'm like, so I can't even remember. But yeah, there's like countless stories. So what do you want? You want robbery? All right, what we got? Okay, robbery, Wainimi. Okay,
Seen a pattern here?
yeah, my driver, it's a female. She's there and she goes to deliver, and it's during the day. She's delivering to a place in Wainimi, and guy comes out with this old gun, like a cocking gun. Okay, I don't even know what you call those damn things, right? Old Western
Like a
type of
Winchester?
gun,
A
okay?
revolver?
Like a Winchester, exactly. All right,
Okay.
and points it out and says, "Give me your money, give me the pizza." And she yells. She's in an apartment complex. She yells. Everybody can hear her yelling. Nobody comes out at all. She says, "Fuck this." She grabbed the Winchester from the guy and turned it around and started beating him with it. Yes.
Pizza Man Dan's don't fuck around.
She was my hero. I mean, that is not what you're supposed to do, right? Yeah. So I can't say she's my hero at that point, but after the fact, I told her she was my hero. That was
is
freaking
awesome.
awesome. Yeah. So
Yeah, I was a pussy. I just gave that money up.
well, yeah, and you should, and you should. I mean, the only time I personally was ever robbed, they came in and they just showed the finger in the pocket thing, and I said, "I'm sorry, I've been working my ass off tonight, all freaking out. I'm sweating. I'm covered in dough on my arms. The whole thing."
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I said, "You show me a gun, I'll make you a pizza while you wait, whatever you want. But a finger, you ain't getting shit." Guy turned around and walked out. So
Alpha.
yeah.
That's an alpha
So-
move.
Yeah.
Alpha move. Yeah.
But again, that's bad. That is the wrong way to handle it, as you can imagine. Just,
hard
you're in
to-
the moment. You're like,
How hard is it to walk with those heavy balls you got? Jesus.
Give him a hand out the door, please, when he has to leave.
No, I am not a brave man. I was working too damn hard. That's all it was. You know.
Put
I
his
wasn't
seatbelt
gonna-
on those balls.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I'm over there and I pull up and some kid
Uh-huh.
just comes up to me on a bike, had a gun,
Well, yeah, you do
And
anything at that point. Yeah, give it to him.
$33. Here you go. That's all I didn't give him my money.
Ah.
I hide my money.
Right.
All my tips and all that shit. I know what's up.
Yeah, you grew up in Oxnard. Of course you
Yeah.
know what's up.
But that was the only time I ever got robbed.
Well, the good news in
$33.
pizza now is there's no cash anymore for anything. I mean, we do take cash, and a few people pay cash, but it's so little that it would never make sense to rob a delivery driver now.
No.
There's no money involved. For the pizza, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, Dan, I gotta say, first off, what you guys did with the $9.99 carry-out special during the pandemic,
Oh yeah.
that's fucking cool.
That was awesome.
I mean, like, there's a lot of people really struggling out there right now
Yeah.
just to make ends meet, and like a $10 pizza is just that's awesome. I mean, you know, I love it.
And that's like 2 days of food.
Yeah, absolutely. You can feed like a
Or
family
one day
on
for
one
me.
of those
Yeah.
pizzas, you know what I mean?
What is it actually?
Hold on, he's talking.
Oh, I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna say the other thing I want to know is what are you guys cooking up in the future? Like, you got a new pie coming out soon?
A new pie.
Like a new, like I just had my birthday and I had the barbecue chicken and that thing was badass.
Cool.
Like I love the chorizo on it. It's just.
Oh,
are
the
you guys
Hawaiian
coming-
barbecue.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Hawaiian
Hawaiian
barbecue.
barbecue. Yeah, yeah.
So are you guys coming out with anything new?
The Hawaiian barbecue was actually a customer contest,
Okay.
and that one won, so we put it on the menu.
Oh, wow.
So that was
Oh,
kinda
no
cool.
shit.
Yeah,
That is
a customer
dope.
came up with that.
It is a
yeah,
good pizza.
Yeah, it's excellent pizza. But we're not looking to be too innovative when it comes to the pizza. We already have a pretty deep line. We have
You
6
do.
different
Yeah, you
sauces.
guys are already doing pretty well. For
Yeah,
yourself. That's great.
ingredients. I mean, we're always looking though. Like the Philly steak that we have. I mean, COVID has had challenges in getting product, and
Yeah.
you got big companies like Tyson that can't supply me. So you're always looking for a better ingredient because that's what you need. A bunch of good ingredients together is going to make a great pizza, right? So
Yes, sir.
each ingredient you got to look at. But innovation on product, nothing on the immediate horizon.
Okay,
You can still get your own custom pizzas though, the way you want them.
that's true.
Well, that's what we do. We
Well,
have a special one that Lane orders all the time, and it's always that one.
The ROV special.
Yeah, it's like a spicy thing that he gets, and it's really really good. So much flavor, it's incredible.
I was the heart-shaped pizza, which we've done forever for Valentine's Day, but when we enhanced it by putting it in that box, I don't know if you've seen the box,
Yes.
but it's the same, the Pizza Bib box,
Yeah.
and one side says "I love you," the other side says "I love you more" or something like that. So you can have 2 people now in this heart-shaped box, and so we did that this year for Mother's Day as well, and that went over really well.
My daughter loves the heart-shaped pizza. Every time you come out with that, she's always showing me the coupons and saying, "We gotta go, we gotta go." I'm like, "All right."
Busiest
Let's
day
go.
of the pizza year, Valentine's
She
Day.
gets so
Oh,
excited
real?
about it.
Boom, smoked Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Super Bowl's like number 10 on the list.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
You think it's because of the
Valentine's
heart-shaped pizza?
Most, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you
Yeah.
think that's all, for all pizza companies or just Dan's?
Just dance.
Well, so in the pizza business,
Pizza company? Yeah.
what
cares about
makes
pizza company?
yeah really
You're going to.
what makes a pizza what makes a pizzeria busy on any individual day? So Valentine's Day, you have a perfect storm. So if you have a product that's unique to that day, okay, that's going to be one thing. If you have a situation where you've got to feed kids because mom's not cooking, what mom's cooking on Valentine's Day? None. You got to feed kids. Boom. Second part of the perfect storm. All right. And third part of the perfect storm is the parents are going to separate from the kids. They're leaving. Okay. Now you got to put the kid. You got to feed the kids with something easy. So it's pizza. So that's why Halloween is also got that element.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the second busiest day of the year.
Okay.
OJ driving down the freeway was the busiest Friday of the year. There's all kinds of little,
A glimpse
Dude,
inside
that was
genius, man.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
he drove. I couldn't have paid for that. That was so beautiful. That guy got on the freeway at dinner time on a Friday. Boom! Everybody on the planet was eating pizza that night. It was beautiful.
That's pretty funny.
And one thing that I wanted also to, give you praise on is that even though you're, the mascot of the company and you still work. you're still there. Like you were there. On
You're
Tuesday.
grinding on. Yeah, you're grinding
You were
on
still-
Tuesday.
That's why I didn't want to bother you because you were working. Like I was like, I took a step back and I was walking out and I was looking. I was like, wow, like you have this little pizza empire, right? But you're still hustling. You're still balling. That was pretty impressive to see that.
Well, thank you. I first of all, I enjoy it. Second of all, I am blessed to be surrounded by great people. I mean, I have some people who've been working with me for over 30 years. Not some, a lot of people. You know, my management team averages 15 years. And,
It says something about
yeah,
you.
and some crew. Me and them, you know, my job is to make sure their checks don't bounce and provide a place where they can, you know, make it part of their life, but not their whole life. So I don't know. I love what I do, and I also am always trying to look for the next thing, and that's expensive. So I have to work.
So what about the party bus idea? Are you still doing that?
Well, like I said, a lot of things I spent a lot of money on. That's why I have to keep working the party bus.
Yeah.
No, we donated that to a church in Santa Paula.
Oh, okay.
And
He wouldn't
it
shut
just
up about
didn't.
this party bus
It was insane, dude.
That was a good
it just,
night.
It just, I couldn't. There were some great stories that came from that party bus. Oh my gosh, yeah. So, okay, bachelorette party.
Hey,
Okay.
So Clemente's driving the bus. He's coming back from Santa Barbara. They went downtown Santa Barbara. He's driving the bus. All of a sudden, he looks back. No cars are passing him. He's doing 55 miles an hour. This is a party bus, okay? He's doing 55 miles an hour. He's got the bachelorettes, the gals that are in there, okay? He looks back. There is a line of traffic going back like a mile behind him with nobody passing. And they can. There's plenty of room to get by, okay? These chicks are mooning out the back window.
Yeah.
And the traffic is lined up
Yeah.
to see it. I was
Pretty
like,
much.
oh my God, this is insane.
That's awesome.
There's a
man.
big, remember that big back round window?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right in front of the stripper pole.
Yes,
right.
in front of the
Yeah.
stripper pole. Yeah, that was pretty funny. So,
That's
some
awesome.
good ones.
I wish I was.
hanging out with pizza.
Driving
Man
behind.
Dad.
Yeah, I wish I was hanging out with people.
I know a bus driver.
Yeah, he could drive the bus.
He's got Clemente.
Well, yeah, but you know, you're going to go through all that special transportation licenses and all that for that. But the party bus, we put hydraulics in it, so you guys knew that.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it bounced. It bounced.
Hello,
You got-
guy needs to know about the hydraulics.
So
Bro,
you have
mad
you're
air,
going
bro.
down 101, 55 miles an hour, bouncing it.
We wouldn't bounce it
No, I'm
at
just
speed.
joking.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
Jeff wants to know how big was this bus?
It was like the large UPS bus.
Okay,
Yeah, so it's not it's that kind of style.
got it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
damn.
It wasn't 40 feet, dude. That'd be cool though too.
Dan, I want to say thank you so. Do you have a question real fast?
Well, I just wanted to ask him, how much does it actually cost to make one pizza? Your cost.
We run the easiest thing you can do is you take our menu price is structured for a 23% food cost. So if you've got a $20 pizza, that's going to cost you $4.60 to make that pizza. It's a
Oh, I
23% food
Okay.
cost. So, and that's going to range.
Numbers right there. Shit.
Yeah, that's going to range a little bit.
Definitely.
It used to be, it used to be with the price of the pizza, you'd probably get maybe a 27%. Full service restaurants, for example, do 30%. But the whole dynamic is changing as minimum wage changes fast. So what's happening is you're getting less for your money from a food standpoint as a consumer, and you're paying more for the labor. So yeah, nobody's going to vote down minimum wage. How could you say no? These people shouldn't make more money. They got to make more, right? So
In
but
California.
and that's going to keep going up and up. The problem is their buying power is going down even more than their wages are going up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can't even go on a rant on that whole thing. But bottom line is you as a consumer are paying more for labor now than you were for food, right? Because the balance is always going to be the same. You're going to be spending anywhere from 60 to 65% on food and labor as a business, or you go out of business, right? So if sometimes you get these magic things that happen where you've got a fad and people are paying more money than the value because of a fad, but it only lasts for a couple of years. If you're going to be in a business
Avocado
long
toast.
term, was that?
Avocado toast.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, how much you pay for a slice of avocado
It's
toast?
like $15 for a slice of toast and avocado.
Hey, got bamboozled.
Seriously.
Bad.
Bamboozled.
Yeah.
Oh man, 100% bamboozled.
Yeah.
And I just forgot another. I had another question I wanted to ask you. But
Write 'em down.
Fucking, I have a marker. That's why.
All right,
Out of all your pizzas, which one's your favorite? I need to know. I know it's like your kids. You can't pick, but if you
What's
had-
your go-to?
What's your
Yeah.
go-to pizza?
Oh yeah.
all right, so for me, when you're eating a pizza, it should be based on. I like to eat based on where I am. So if you talk about my pizza,
Yeah.
I just get something different every time. But for my pizza, I like the original thin crust as opposed to the pan. Even though I eat different, I eat pizza every freaking day, and I pan half of it. Just because to me that's a California pizza that was designed by Shakey's in the 50s. This laminated crust where you're folding it and coming out with that. But if I'm in New York, I'm gonna eat a slice of cheese pizza, right? With
Yeah.
it dripping down my arm.
Absolutely.
So you're regional. Where
Yeah,
you at?
if I'm in Detroit, I'm gonna have Detroit pizza, which is this amazing freaking pizza. Chicago, forget about it, right? You know what you're gonna have in
Absolutely.
Chicago. So wherever you are, to me, that's you want to get the feel of the pizza of the region and be having that. As far as ingredients, I don't care. I eat pizza so much that I just mix it up.
All right. My question was, I'm not sure how true this is, but I've seen lots of different people talking about food shortages in the United States at this moment. Are you seeing that on your end as a retail?
Food shortages. You've got a couple things going on. Anytime there's going to be food shortages because of some factor, weather, disease, whatever it is. So, what's happening right now? What's happening right now is you have some of the major meat plants. They couldn't put together a team for the last year to manufacture the meat because of COVID. So they're getting decimated by people who are getting sick from COVID. So they can't even put a team in the field to make the meat. So now you can't get pepperoni, for example. I mean, I've been in this business for 35 years. Never could you not get pepperoni. This year we had trouble getting pepperoni.
That's a crisis for sure.
That's a crisis for the
Yeah.
pizza
Yeah.
business, right?
Yeah.
So Tyson, for example, Tyson's right now they're whacked. Chicken wings are out of freaking control. So that used to be chicken wings used to be the product you threw away, right? Way back before Buffalo figured out how to do it. Okay, so now everybody wants the wing, so they can give away the rest of the chicken now because they're making so much money on the wings. So I couldn't get wings, and if you look around, the price of wings got up like 25%.
Yes.
in the last 3 weeks. Why?
I noticed when I went there.
You know
on
what?
Tuesday.
The freaking
That was one of my questions. Like, I'm
the
not gonna give
freaking
them a hard time.
roosters. It's the roosters. Tyson came in with this special rooster that was supposed to increase production. I don't know. More
super
testosterone,
rooster?
a super rooster.
Yeah, we gotta get one
They
of those in
switched
here.
out
It was
these
me.
roosters.
That's the
Yeah,
That's the alpha male talking.
they switched out the roosters, and guess what happened?
I fuck chickens.
I guess the hens didn't like them because
There's too
production dropped.
too masculine.
Oh my, something. I don't know what happened.
And so the production dropped.
Major. So now they got a shortage of wings because the roosters didn't perform. So they swapped the roosters back out again. I mean,
Cocks were too big.
right?
The
So-
cocks are too big.
Fucking Phil Amoroso chickens or roosters. Phil Amoroso roosters.
So I don't know. Anyways, any food shortage, but the answer is yes. This
Cocks
year
can
has
be
been
hard sometimes, you know.
Very
I don't understand cock.
plural.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I think we covered the cock
we
story.
ended there, yeah. I think we stopped at the cock stories.
Another person. Who do people say you look like?
Oh man, I've had Freddie Mercury.
You have.
Yeah.
To me, you look like
Yeah.
Kenny Omega.
I don't know Kenny Omega.
He's a professional wrestler.
Pull him up.
Oh yeah.
The belt collector.
Oh,
Yeah, let me
okay.
see.
Yeah.
They call him the belt collector
Have you-
right now.
No, I've had Charlie Chaplin.
Have you ever always rocked the mullet? Is the mullet just the?
Yeah, I don't change much.
So
So there's just that was the hairstyle I had when I was a kid, so I just kept it. I don't know. It's
And it rocks. You do it pretty well. Like,
so
it's
so
put together.
so I'm at Pizza Expo with my wife's there and everybody knows me because I'm a speaker, and these like 5 hot chicks come running up to me and they're like, "Can we take a picture with you?" And oh man, we pizza man and all this. So I'm all kind of like like the roosters were when they went in the hen house there.
The alpha rooster.
And so as they're leaving, they're going, "This is going to be great for our Mullet magazine." And I was like, "Oh,
Motherfucker. Look at this is him.
Yep.
It
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
look like
Splits.
him.
Yeah, I need a little more beef on my bones for that.
Splitting resemblance.
Yeah. I
No,
don't
the
think I
hair.
got it.
No, your hair is very similar.
Right,
to
right,
his.
right.
That's about it.
All right.
Yeah, actually, you
I
don't
don't
look
have
like
abs
him at
like
all.
that. I don't have abs like
Yeah, why did you
Just your
pick
hair.
him, dude?
Because his hair.
His
is
hair.
very
This
similar.
guy's got a beard. Dan doesn't have a beard.
Just minus the beard.
Maybe.
And the six-pack.
Maybe because of what you've done so much for the community, he thinks that you look like that.
that. Ah, right, right.
Yeah, for all the good
Hey,
will you
shallow
yeah.
Hal, man.
Put me up on a pedestal.
Shallow
there. Yeah,
Hal. Look at there you are. You want some pizza?
He's delivering pizza right to you.
You can't even see it.
He just threw the dough in the air.
Yeah,
he
he
just
did.
threw the dough in the air.
And you see the dough's
That's
falling
that's
down.
the flour.
Yeah,
That's the flour
yeah.
spinning right there. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Welcome to the new location. Here in San Francisco.
Dan, man, thank you for
Give it up for
everything.
Pizza Man
Absolutely,
Dan,
Tim.
guys.
Thank you.
Yes.
My man, I appreciate you.
Thank you, Ivy. I appreciate it. Stefan, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it.
Where can people find you? Let's get a
Plug.
Pizza Man Dan's.
Where can they find you?
like social media wise.
It's a place called Pizza Man Dan's. Any of them, he's there.
What is your social media?
You're gonna find me. Yeah, yeah.
What is
Plug.
Pizza Man Dan's social media? Just Pizza Man Dan?
Pizza Man Dance.
Pizza Man Dan.
Just Google him. It's Pizza Man Dan. Come
So
on.
the only thing we've kind of added this year because of the new nightclub and because we're playing around with esports. So in my downtown location, I put in some computers for esports, so people come in for free and play. Like they're rocking computers.
Oh,
Cool,
dope.
man.
I love.
Gamer computers.
Oh, wow.
All right,
I
let's
had
go.
somebody come in and they played. They did the tournament, the one with 100. See, I don't even play. I don't even know. There's 100 players at once. Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
Fortnite.
won. They said they'd never won before. It's because they're shooting people before they could see them because we got the fastest computers, keyboards, mouses, mice.
Nice.
Nice.
Do I hear? Do I hear a video game tournament happening?
Oh, you guys come on down and test it out for me. It'd be awesome.
Let's go.
Yeah,
we had
yeah.
a. I'm the.
got
We had
four
a.
stations
Oh,
down
here
there.
we go. Whatever.
Hold on. Let me talk about the story, the elephant in the room. Okay.
There
We
is
had
elephant.
a video game tournament here,
Oh no.
and I won.
Ah!
So, yeah, of course I'll defend my title at your place.
All right, I want to
You
rematch.
guys, you guys
I'll
are
think
invited
about
to
it.
do
I wanna
that.
rematch.
Absolutely. So if you go to PMD Fun,
PMD Fun.
that'll be where we have things like the esports or the nightclub, like what's going on at the nightclub. See Stefan's mug on there sometimes.
Yeah.
So.
All
Cool.
right.
When Clemente puts up with us.
Right.
Thank you so much, Pizza Man Dan. This is No Cover Podcast,
Are you sure
and
it's
we will be
Yeah, what show we
right back with the Boomers versus Millennials game.
You've only got
after
one boomer
this.
in the room.
That's all it needs.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dan.
We'll be back.
And I talk float around as I walk, yeah, the moment's been killed, and I'm not.